Taurus, something that has gotten a little bit lost or obscured on your path is now coming into clear focus. There are many messages coming through, and one of them is that there was a restricted channel, like an energetic channel you had with someone else or something else, could even be a future timeline, that is now clear. It's wide open. It feels like energy and information can move freely now between you and whatever this other energy is. I don't know exactly why it was restricted, although I do feel like it has something to do with the throat chakra. Maybe someone not speaking, or you not speaking, or a lack of confidence in your speaking, or maybe you held things back before, or there's some kind of communication you did that was effective. It opened up a channel. Someone has received a message, I'm hearing, a message from you. Now, whatever this is that you're connecting to, you've taken an oath, like a spiritual oath, to be connected to this, to pursue this in some way or another. Your heart is fully in on this. And so you may have been feeling like frustrated, or like you're in a liminal space, having a hard time connecting to this person, future timeline, job opportunity, something that you want to see and do for yourself. You place it where it needs to go. And it feels like every time you sent energy in this direction, it would divert into all these different channels and all these different pathways. And most likely this is the same experience from this other energy trying to connect with you. But now, like, the connection has been forged. All those other pathways are no longer an issue. There's a direct line between you and this thing, and it feels like an oath can be complete, or it's going to be realized, some kind of oath you made. I'm seeing a bear. That could be an important animal for you. There was a certain amount of time that had to pass in order for this to happen. Cycles with the moon. Could have been moon cycles, literally. Or there's a certain level of comfortability that you needed to enter into the unknown. It feels like when you said something, spoke something, communicated something, maybe with a person or with spirit, or even to yourself or to a group of people, you completed a cycle. And you shifted into a place where you were no longer scared of other people's reactions or responses. There's something here about having no remorse, not holding back, not living with what if, or why did I bite my tongue? You just went for it. You just did it. It's part of some kind of sacred pact you have with yourself, with your higher self. This is part of your path in some way. So let's get in further, Taurus, and see what else is going on. I did get in my meditation that you're very active on the astral plane. And I'm certainly feeling that this here in this reading. It feels like you're receiving a ton of information from different sources. You could be having a lot of dreams, or just messages are coming in all over the place. It's important for you to focus and discern and really hone in on what matters to you most, because it does feel like there are some distractions around. It also feels like these distractions are intentional. Other energies trying to distract you from making this bond or making this connection. There's something sacred about this. Okay, and other people maybe subconsciously or intuitively or maybe consciously know that this is an important connection for you to make, for you to fulfill this oath. And they could be trying to short circuit it, to stop it from happening. I don't know why, their own issues, right? So don't be distracted with that. I feel like you're speaking past them is what I'm getting. You're speaking past those energies. Like your message or your energy that's coming out of your throat chakra is just going right through those obstacles or blocks that people are trying to put up. Whatever this other energy is that you're connected to is receiving. Your voice is receiving your information, is receiving the message, like the attraction. despite all of these different kinds of obstacles or people or different things that are trying to get in the way. I don't know. It's like you just go right through them. Okay, let's see the energy supporting you, Taurus. The energy supporting you for Taurus. Safe travel, new moon, another moon card. The moon, new moon. Okay, so the next new moon, or it could have started just on this past new moon, the channel opens. Safe travel. See, here's the channel. But this tells me that whatever direction you take, it's protected. However you choose to communicate or to energetically travel, it's protected. Tell me about the challenge, Spirit. Water, protection in reverse, and home. Emotional turmoil around the home could have been interfering with your safe travel, like your energetic connection down this channel with this other thing. Whether that's turmoil in your home or someone else's, there's something going on here where there was some instability. And Taurus, you are very, you're a homebody. So when there is trouble with security around the home, whether it's yours or someone you care for, it can involve a lot of your energy and your emotions. And it feels like maybe that was being redirected, like your energy was being redirected on those different pathways away from this thing that you need to connect to. I feel like this has passed, though. If there is literally something going on with your home, it might be time to move or to take a new direction with safe travels and new moon. Don't try to overstay a cycle. I'm going to pull out some of these cards, which can get a little bit intense and super specific, but let's just see. Can you tell me more about this other energy Taurus has connected to? Been here all along. This could be past life energy. See, you've always been connected to it. It's just there's been some kind of restriction. Time. The cycles. Yeah, it's time now. It's time. Reconnect. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Taurus. I don't know what exactly we're talking about for everyone. It's kind of driving me nuts because I wish I knew, but it's going to be different for each of you. For some of you, it is like a vision that you have of yourself. Like you see yourself a certain way and you're now becoming that. You're reconnecting with that. For others of you, it's a person. Okay. For some of you, it's a place. I don't know, but you're reconnecting to something that's been there all along. It's time. You've taken that oath. That oath was never broken. The oath was never broken, I want to say. Wow. This card stayed back. Agony. It could have felt like agony to not be connected. To not have that direct channel to this other thing, direct pathway. For some of you, you do feel agony here and there, and you're not exactly sure why. It could be because of all the restrictions that's been placed on this, what do I call it? This union between you and this other energy. And again, it's not a person for all of you. Past life, it's to your past life. Now, of course, we're moving on, like from karma to dharma, right? Like we're moving up and ascending, hopefully, not all of us. But there's something from your past life that is meant to come with you that you're connected to. And you're going to reconnect with this. It's been agony to be apart. Whoa. Okay. And this card stayed back. Existential. For some of you, this is really going to clear up some of those existential questions you have. Like, what's the point of life, etc., etc. There's information, knowledge you're gaining, and something else too. Something beyond information and knowledge. Whoa. Okay. Now, I did get this in my meditation. There's a loose fit. Like you and something else might not exactly be the perfect fit. You know, it doesn't seem like it's the perfect fit for you. But Spirit's saying having a loose fit actually is useful here. It's beneficial because you have room to grow into it. You know, it's not like you and this thing come together and you're like this. It kind of feels like you're like this. But if you know anything about Reiki and energy work, this is the space in between is where you hold the energy. So if you were to fit too closely, too tightly together or too perfectly together, there wouldn't be that energy that connects you in the middle that would be able to grow. Does that make any sense? I don't know. This is what I'm seeing. The Wheel of Fortune. There's that ball of energy. It's almost like you and this future self, job opportunity, new friend, maybe this is a human being that's coming into the world, maybe a lover, whatever this is, it's almost like you turn the wheel together. And there's something about, how do I say that? There's something about the loose fit. The differences. There's something about a difference you have with this that's important. Yeah. Look, you're connected here. The infinity. Loose. Yeah, and look, he's got his arm through one. It's loose enough. The energy around you is loose enough that you can actually hold on to it. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm seeing someone tie a balloon. You know, when you tie it around your finger, it's such a, oh my God. It's like one of my pet peeves. I hate doing that. But it's like, it makes it so hard to tie that balloon. And like, sometimes you have to stretch it so much because it's so tight that it just pops. So Spirit's saying there's something between you and this thing where it's a little bit looser and it makes it so much easier for it to come together. I don't know how else to explain that. And this looks like that energy line I'm seeing. Okay. Can I get Taurus's overall energy, Spirit? The Chariot. Yeah, movement. You are on your way, or the energy's moving. Safe travel with the Chariot. That's amazing. If you are literally traveling, I feel like Spirit's saying, don't worry here. There's something you're going to learn about a past life on these travels. But I also feel like this is the energy of the past life traveling towards you. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Tell me more, Spirit. Show me more for the highest good of all. This is exciting. I feel like this is going to create massive change in your life. The challenge, I'm just going to skip to it here. The challenge is not to hold on too tightly. Okay? Because when you connect with this thing, reconnect with this thing, you could have a tendency to want to make it be perfect, to have that tight fit, perfect fit. So much so that maybe you start to mold yourself into somebody who you're not so that you fit the role. Or maybe you just fear so much when you get all this. I don't know what it is for everyone, but maybe you get all this stuff that you've always wanted, right? I don't know. And then you hold on to it so tightly, you're scared to let go. Spirit saying the challenge is allow your connection to be a little bit loose. Don't smother it, Don't hold on too tightly so much so that the balloon pops. Give it space, give it freedom, give it room to grow. That's what sustains the connection. Don't over-identify with whatever this is. Maybe it's a promotion, and then you get the promotion. Then you're worried all the time about losing your job, So it's like, try to avoid that way of connecting to the energy. This is how you could have unconnected in the past, is by someone maybe you, holding on too tightly, or someone else. Some of you have had, or maybe will have, a small leak in your house or something with water in your house. This is something that can be fixed, but take it as a sign and a symbol of some kind of energy leak that needs to be patched. Okay, like your energy is leaking out somehow. Maybe you're giving it away to someone who doesn't deserve it, etc. Right? So look at it as a sign, a symbol. That's not for everyone, but I am seeing it there with home and protection in reverse with water. Okay, one more. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay, your overall energy, the Chariot. I kind of want to use these cards. I feel like this is going to be real specific now. Okay. The Chariot for Taurus. I'm just going to pluck it, Spirit. And it does feel like you've plucked an opportunity. Okay. Intelligent. That's your overall energy. Taurus is like, yeah, I know. You're moving forward with divine intelligence. This isn't reckless. This isn't naive. This is a very wise move. Intelligent. Chariot. Brave. There's a bravery here too. You are very intelligent, and there was something here about biting your tongue and not saying something. Maybe out of fear of ridicule or being heard or not being listened to, but there's something really important that you have to say that is going to create a light bulb moment, either for you, yourself, or maybe for someone else. You've also dealt with something very smartly. And this has ensured your safe travel. But you're intelligent enough to know when it's time and when it's not time. So don't question yourself, right? When you feel like it's time to connect to something, time to move forward, time to do that, take that first step or the second step or the third step, trust yourself. Because it's not just intuition. I mean, it is that too, but it's also like you're just intelligent, you're smart, you know what you're doing. And with the Chariot, it is divine intelligence that's moving you forward. Interesting. Okay, the Tower for what you don't see coming. This is a huge change. Okay, let's find out more about the Tower. I'm seeing God over here. Okay, this is a divine tower, as they all are. I'm seeing external, new moon again. Receptive. We have fatal attraction, veiled, self-control, and everyday. What's with the fatal? Page of Swords. Judgment. I feel like you might have overhyped something or freaked yourself out about something. Or felt like, I don't know what the fatal attraction is. It's a feeling though, that you had to control yourself. Or maybe someone else had to control themselves. Because whatever it is that you're connected to is somehow works against something else that means something to you. New moon, external, everyday, veiled, and receptive. But this other energy is receptive to you. It's just been restricted, hidden, veiled. Everyday self-control. Yeah, I don't know why you've been restricting yourself from this. Okay, can I just have one for the tower, please? Trapped. Okay, well, you feel trapped in something? I have news for you. You're going to be free. Is it going to be a tower moment? Yes. What does that tower moment mean to you? I don't know. It's what you make it mean, right? It's like, this could be you need to move. This could be a breakup. This could be changing jobs. But whatever it is, it frees you. And that's exactly the tower's purpose, is when you're trapped in the tower and it's acting as a prison rather than a castle, spirit comes and shakes things up to get you out of there. And that's what's happening. And I feel like it's going to happen with lightning speed. Surprise. Yeah, it's going to be a surprise. You're going to free yourself, or Spirit's freeing you. I mean, come on. This is a big deal, Spirit. Incoming, look. And now we have full moon. There's something about the moon cycles. Don't fight it. And then we have honesty. Be honest with yourself. Don't fight it. Now, again, we're going to be talking about someone else coming in and their feelings, but I don't know. Let's see. The devil. Capricorn energy. Yeah, but this is the devil's tower that you're trapped in. Fear. Shadow. Worry. Material concerns that are holding you back. Whoa, it's time. It's time to get out of this tower situation that you've been in. You've already been in the tower situation. It just hasn't cracked open, wide open yet. Knight of Wands for the opportunity. This is to embrace it. The Chariot and the Knight of Wands, to get on the horse and go. And to be smart about this change. The Star, it's a change for healing. It's your destiny. It's in the right direction. Safe travel. You're protected here. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about this opportunity. Internal. Oh, so we had the tower is external and the opportunity is internal. So whatever happens outside of you, something maybe that you feel you can't control, it's helping you shift internally and move forward internally to a greater place of healing. So that's what you need to focus on. There's a bravery that you have where you didn't before for some reason. Okay, the challenge, holding on too tightly to this thing that you connect with. Restriction, yeah. I don't know, Spirit, like this is clearly a message here, but I feel like I can't put it all together, but maybe I just don't need to. Yeah. If you hold on too tightly, you restrict the energy between the two of you, or between this thing that you want and yourself. You create obstacles, roadblocks, restrictions. Things might not be fully planned out, okay? You may need to make a change, make a move, respond to something in a way that frees you, but you feel like you don't have all your ducks in a row. Don't let that stop you. You're smart. You know how to move forward. You're being guided. You're brave. You have safe travels. You know, like you've made an oath to yourself to complete a cycle, to open this new path, to bring that past life energy with you, whatever that is. It could be a psychic ability, a soul connection. It could be someone who you're meant to become in this lifetime, started last lifetime. I don't know. But if you convince yourself that you need everything to be a certain way before you open up this channel of energy with this other desired force that wants to come towards you, then you're going to begin to restrict your potential and your opportunity here. So don't do that, because this looks like really important. This is a very important reconnection, and it's been here all along for you. Okay? So the advice is the 9 of Pentacles. You have everything you need. Let's see. 9 of Pentacles. Last chance. It's time. This is the time. Okay? It's never going to, I mean, it could happen again, but it's never going to be this perfect storm that it is right now. Like, now's the time to seize the day, to take the opportunity, to do the thing, to open the channel, to safe travel, to reconnect, whatever you're trying to do here. Get the job, start the thing. This is like the perfect storm of energy for you. And I feel like, while it might not actually be legitimately the last chance to do something, this may be a time and an opportunity that you just don't want to pass up. It's easier now if you do it this way now. If you do it this way, if you do it, which way? This way? Shadow work. If you do it this way now, shadow work. Okay, so you've done the shadow work. Like, you're fresh on it. This is why it's important to do it now. Because in time, 5 years from now, maybe things slip back into the shadow, or you're just not at this state that you're in right now. You don't need something that you feel keeps you safe and protected, but you know in your core is holding you back from the life that you want. And this thing that keeps you safe and protected, it could be something material. It could be a relationship. It could be a thought form, a behavior you have. Spirit is saying it's an emotionally charged feeling of protection you have that you don't need. Emotionally charged feeling of protection. Interesting. Okay, the outcome for you, Taurus. I'm also going to do an extended reading. In this extended, we're going to go a layer deeper. I have no idea what's going to come through. If you're interested in that, link is in the description box below. I think I do want to tap more into what this other energy is that you're connecting to. There's less of you there, so it'll be more specific. But if you can't go to that, or you don't want to, then just trust Spirit already knew that, and you got all the information you needed right here. So the outcome of all of this is the 8 of Swords with the Sun. This is like complete mental clarity. All the clouds are gone. You can see clearly now. The rain is gone. All obstacles in your mind. You know that song? Yeah. This is like bright sunny day. I don't know why I'm quoting that so much. Sometimes I play that song to my plants. But it feels like there's growth here in your mind, something that's been keeping you up at night or keeping you confused, or that you couldn't sort out, or you're feeling trapped and stuck. It's like it's all cleared up. You reconnect with something that's been here all along, since past lives. Okay, I feel like we need one more. What kind of card should we pull for this? Spirit. What is this going to do for Taurus? What is this going to do for Taurus? Let's ask that. When they reconnect to this energy, what is this going to do for Taurus? Eye of Odin, knowledge and new perspective. It gives you the knowledge you need. It gives you a new perspective. It makes you very powerful. It's also linked to your psychic abilities in some way. Okay, there's a heightened, higher perspective that you have. Okay. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that helped. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Let me know in the comments if you feel like it, if you feel guided, what this is about for you. I'd love to hear it. And I'll see you next time.